It's a boldface question. Step 1 is to identify the conclusion. The conclusion is this part here, that the recommendation is risky and should not be accepted because of such and such reason. Step 2 is to link the bold parts with the conclusion. See, the first boldface here is an observation, a finding whose analysis leads to the conclusion, and the second boldface here is a finding that leads to this intermediate conclusion. See, the final conclusion is against this intermediate conclusion. The intermediate conclusion is that the chairman's approval must be done away with, whereas the final conclusion is that the recommendation is risky and should not be accepted. So with this groundwork, let's look at the answer choices. First, cannot be called a claim. It is a concrete observation, a fact. So this term is not correct. And the accuracy of this finding is not under assessment in the argument. See, the author of this argument, the training manager, is not disputing the accuracy of the first boldface. The manager is not saying that these facts mentioned are not correct. So this part is absolutely incorrect. Look at the second part here. No, the second is not in support of the main conclusion. See, the main conclusion is against it. So answer choice A has all kind of problems. This is a very poor answer choice. Let's look at answer choice B. Yes, this is a finding, but it has not been introduced in support of the main conclusion. The first boldface is a finding that supports the intermediate conclusion, and the main conclusion is against the intermediate conclusion. So this part is not correct. And no, the second boldface is not the main conclusion. The main conclusion is against the second boldface. See, this part is the main conclusion of the argument, particularly the part highlighted in blue here. So answer choice B can be very comfortably eliminated. Look at answer choice C now. No, the first observation has not been disputed by the training manager. The manager is not saying that the facts mentioned here are incorrect. So this part is incorrect. Yes, the second is a conclusion drawn from the first observation, but this first part here is absolutely wrong. So answer choice C should also be eliminated. Look at answer choice D now. The first is a finding that's correct, used to support a proposal opposed by the training manager. That's absolutely correct. The training manager opposes the proposal of doing away with the chairman's approval. Look at the second part here. The second is a judgment. Yes, this can be called a judgment, the second boldface here, that was based on that finding. Yes, the second boldface is based on the finding mentioned in the first boldface and in turn was used in support of the proposal. Yes, that's correct. This is the proposal reached, that the process of seeking chairman's approval be done away with, and the second boldface has been used in reaching this proposal. So answer choice D seems alright. Let's look at answer choice E now. No, the first is not a conclusion. It cannot be called an intermediate conclusion. The first is simply an observation. So this is not correct. And therefore the second cannot be in favor of the conclusion because the first is not a conclusion on the first place. So answer choice E is a very weak answer choice. Let's confirm answer choice D once. The first is a finding. Finding is a good term for this boldface here that was used to support a proposal. Which proposal? This proposal, the process of seeking the chairman's approval be done away with, and this proposal has been opposed by the training manager because training manager's main conclusion is this part here, that the recommendation is risky and should not be accepted. So yes, this proposal is opposed by the training manager. The first part is perfectly alright. Look at the second part. The second is a judgment. Yes, this can be called a judgment. So this is alright. That was based on that finding, as in this finding here. Yes, the second boldface leads to this proposal, and this proposal is based on the first finding here. And therefore, the second part is perfectly alright. D is the correct answer choice.